Sometimes we give up on ourselves just because we can't see a way out, we can't see the finish line. And in this video, I just want to encourage you and convince you not to give up on yourself. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're doing well. So here are 5 reasons why you should not give up on yourself. The first one is that you can do all things. Everything is possible. Okay, you can achieve whatever you set your heart to, whatever you set your mind to, and whatever you put in God's hands. You can achieve anything you work for, anything you work towards. There might be something in your mind or something you feel like you want to achieve, right? And it might not look like it right now. The way out might be so blurry. In fact, there's no way out from your own perspective, from your point of view. But trust me, God has other things in plan for you. All things are possible, okay? And if you can just trust in God, talk to God, ask God to help you, to bring you out of that situation in any way He can, that only He can do it. All things are possible to them that believe, okay? If you believe, you can achieve. So the first reason I'm going to give you to try to convince you today not to give up on yourself is that you can do all things. Everything is possible, okay? I remember a period in my life. I know I've shared it on this channel many times. There was a period in my life I couldn't see a way out of my situation. Like, I just couldn't see it. I didn't even believe, at the time, I didn't even believe, there was a solution or there was a way out of that predicament I was in, or that little dark hole I was, mentally, emotionally. I didn't think there was a way out. But somehow, there's a way God works, that somehow everything will just work together for your good. You will just see that lines are just falling into place. Things are happening easily. Okay, so don't give up on yourself. Everything is possible. You can do all things. Ask God to help you. Invite God, invite the Holy Spirit to lead you, to teach you on what to do next, how to go about it. And then a couple of years from now, you just look back and say, God, you are faithful. This thing that was draining me many years ago, or this thing that was a problem for me, was a prayer point, one way or another, you just fixed it with easily. Like, doors will just open. You'll be like, what's going on? Things will work out, okay? Just believe that you can do all things, okay? Just believe that nothing is impossible for God. Nothing is impossible. There's nothing God cannot do for you. So whatever situation feels like that's the dead end, just trust, okay? Don't give up on yourself and don't give up on God, because God will never ever give up on you. Another reason why I would appeal to you not to, give up on yourself is that you have a purpose. You are unique. You are worth it. Okay, you are worthwhile. You are an amazing person. You are an amazing creature, because God created you in His image, right? And so you have a purpose. You're not just is it matter that occupies space, and that has weight and occupies space, right? That we learned in science class in secondary school. You are not just here to occupy space. You're not just here to be another, census number. You're not here to just fill space. You have a purpose. You are unique. You are worth it. You have so much to offer a lot of people. To offer this world, you have so much to offer. So you should always know that when you feel like you want to throw in the towel, just know that you are no, there's no other person like you. Nobody can offer what you offer. You are amazing, okay? You are worth it. Don't ever think less of yourself. Don't ever think or feel like you can't do this because maybe because of your background, or because of your I mean, it can be anything, okay? It can be any reason. A lot of times we discredit ourselves because we feel like we are disadvantaged, and we feel like, oh, I wasn't born with a silver spoon. I wasn't born in I don't my passport is not international. I don't spend hard currency. So you discredit yourself, or we discredit ourselves. Don't let me don't let me accuse anybody, but like, a lot of times we tend to discredit ourselves because we feel like we are disadvantaged because of certain things. It might be socially, it might be anything else, financially, whatever. Just know that you are unique and you're worth it. When you are stuck and when you feel like you want to give up on yourself, go straight to God. Even before you get to that point, you should go straight to God. But obviously, sometimes reality hits us hard, that we want to just react in our flesh. We always, most times, we forget that there's even a God. We forget to call on God. We forget to even trust in God. It can happen to anyone and to everyone. It's just our natural response as human beings most times is for us to maybe panic or lose hope or not have faith and all of that. But trust me, when you feel like you want to give up, just remember that you are unique. You are worth a lot and you have a lot to offer this world. Just remember that you have a purpose. You have a purpose. You are here for a reason, for a purpose, and you're going to fulfill your purpose and you're going to have an amazing life. So don't give up on yourself. The third thing I'm going to say to you in this video to try to discourage you from giving up on yourself is that if you are going through any kind of wilderness era or wilderness period or maybe silent years, things are just not working out right now, you're putting in your effort into whatever you're doing. It might be your business, it might be your academics, it might be your relationship, it might be anything in the world, it might be your finances. If things are not going the way you want and you're just so downcast, you feel so discouraged and you just want to give up on yourself, that you know what, maybe this thing is not for me, just remember that a lot of times God allows us experience certain things so that we can learn from those things. Okay, some silent seasons are to mold us. Some silent seasons are to to cook us up, to toughen us up from within, to help us learn to build character, to build tenacity. So you ask God, what is this teaching me? You calm down, think about it. Is God trying to teach me humility with this delay? Is God trying to teach me to rely on Him alone? Imagine you've been waiting for a job for maybe 4 years, 5 years, but all along you've been hoping and trusting that one uncle somewhere or one auntie somewhere is going to give you a job. God might delay you just to call you back that, wait, your uncle is not your provider, he's not your source. I am your source. And until you realize that, you know what, only God can do this. I'm not going to rely on my horses or my chariots. I'm going to rely on God. I'm going to trust in God. And so if you just ask God that, what is this thing teaching me? Tell the Holy Spirit to explain to you. The Holy Spirit will reveal it to you, will let you know, okay, I'm supposed to learn humility. I'm supposed to learn this, endurance. I'm supposed to learn that. So from that, those silent years, you look back so many years after, when you come out of it, you look at that, oh my goodness, this was what God was trying to teach me. He was trying to mold me. So a lot of times our wilderness years, our silent years, when things don't seem to be going well, it might be a lesson. There might be a lesson to be learned. So sometimes we need to calm down and think deeply and try to look around us and say that, okay, what is this thing trying to teach me? And it will help you and it will sustain you into your going into your next season, because now you know how to behave when you get to your next season. You've learned your humility, for example. You've learned to trust God, for example. You've learned how to handle your finances, for example. And so that when you get to where you're going, you'll be able to stay where you're going. A lot of times, we just need to ask God to help us. And when you realize that, you know what, you are learning something God is trying to teach you, you would hold on tighter and you will not give up on yourself just yet. So the fourth thing I'm going to say in this video is that you should realize that not every delay is a denial. Okay, when you are waiting for something, you're waiting for your life to just start. You're waiting for your life, for your finances to take off. You're waiting for your peace to be full. You just want, like, you're just done with your old self. You just want to change. You want to be better. You want to enjoy a different season. You should realize that delay is not denial. Okay, just keep doing what you're meant to do, right? So if you are waiting, for example, now, if you're looking for a breakthrough in your career or in your academics or whatever, keep studying, keep going to maybe evening classes, or go to lectures. That's for if it's an academic thing. If it's for your business, keep doing your adverts, keep delivering quality products to your customers, keep building trust, keep doing what you are doing, even while nothing seems to be happening, right? It doesn't mean the fact that you've not gotten maybe 10 million, you've not sold out under 2 seconds, or you've not getting 10 million orders, doesn't mean God doesn't want to, it doesn't mean it's a no from God. It doesn't mean it's a denial. And someone said something a couple of years ago that I saw, and the person said, you should be happy either way. If it's a no from God, if it's a yes, if it's a maybe, if it's a hold on, you should be excited because God sees everything that we don't. So if God is trying to, stop you from doing something, it's for your own good, and you should be happy and thankful. Even though as human beings we won't see it that way, because right now what I want is this particular thing, and then you're telling me that there's a better option, and I'm meant to be happy that I lost this opportunity. It's very natural for us as human beings not to appreciate moments of when our answers have not come. But at the same time, I mean, God is not a wicked God, okay? He's not a wicked God. But while we are waiting, knowing that a delay is not always a denial, we should always be doing what we're meant to do. Do what we are meant to do. Keep showing up for yourself, for your business, for your brand, for your academics, in your finances. Keep saving money, small, small, even if it's $1 every single day you're saving. Keep saving. Keep trying to look to invest in little. There are so many investment opportunities. Just try to do little things once here and there until your answer comes, and then at the end of the day you'll be like, okay, you realize that you were actually doing what you were meant to do while you were waiting, and you were not just waiting and expecting miracles to happen. I don't know how to explain it, but just make sure you are always showing your faith by what you are doing, by your works. So the last thing I'm going to say today, to try to convince you not to give up on yourself, is that you're actually closer to your breakthrough, to whatever it is you want. You're closer to it today than you were yesterday. Every single day when you wake up, it's a day closer to achieving your goals. So don't give up on yourself, because you've come so far. You've come so far. You can't give up now, okay? Put everything in God's hands and just ask God to help you. Whatever the situation might be, God can never ever, God won't fail you. Just trust God. Even if what you have in mind is not something that, is God's plan and purpose for you, you just know that God is going to God is just going to be faithful to you. God is going to come through for you. I'm saying this from experience, because I've experienced God in miraculous ways, that you just say that you are just being stirred in a particular way that you didn't even put your mind, and then when you get to that place that you were said, you'll be like, that is even better than what I had in mind. So trust God, just hold on. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on yourself. God will never give up on you, okay? He will not betray you. He will not fail you. I hope this video has been encouraging. I hope I've been able to convince you that you should just hold on. Just hold on a little bit. Don't give up on yourself, because you're worth a lot. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.